game is going to be happening. because literally no 4 a.m. is slowly chipping in bit by bit from afar here. As Frozen actually knocks off Ice in that regards here. Oh my goodness, the third parties from Konina Power on top of that there. And now the engagement comes in. 2K will go for the spray. They're dropping very low, but they want to come in. But eventually, the Vigo explosion will take him down. That's going to be Team Secret Jin knocking off one of the players here from PW88 here. And it's going to be allowed to Triple T here. Be the last man standing for P888 here. The smokes are coming in. But literally, no. Konina Power is third party. 4 a.m. potentially waiting for the right opportunity as well. Cosmo dropping the nade over Triple T, running down to the ground floor of their compound here. They don't exactly know where to gonna play the safe card here. Gonna be barricading themselves to prevent any sort of long range parties in this other section here. Team Secret Jin going for the push here, but Triple T is gonna try and pick up Corpe here. Is this the right move? There's a lot of smoke, but Team Secret Jin, they're afraid to get picked off here. They're checking every single corner, but Corpe will eventually get picked up here. So let's put a little bit of respect coming in. But Team Secret Jin now slowly but surely they are gonna go head to head against PW88 here. Looks like they will manage to full heal up on Corpe as they are going to be hugging along the stairs here. Team Secret Jin a little bit afraid to go in for the commitment push. They don't exactly know how many people are in. Is it going to be 3 or 3? Considering that Konina Power did steal and knock one of the players here. So Team Secret Jin might have to the dark here, but now the break. Corpe is going to be the first one here. It will be a massacre by 2K. And Team Secret Jin will completely kick them all out. It goes the lobby here, Sir Cloud.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent fight there, pretty decent lengthy fight there. But now we move over to 4 a.m. The team that we need to look out for, Zin has been knocked down, but they have this location whereby they can still recover themselves. Navi is actually overlooking them, and Navi, they have the high ground. Both of these teams, they are in the zone, so it's not going to be a big issue for them at this moment, but they are playing by the edge though, so mind you, they may need to move after this. Now the smoke coming in on from Sweat, trying to pick up his buddy there, but Navi, they don't want to let 4 a.m. go because Navi, they want to go for glory, definitely. Old boy now, Navi, they still have a full squad here. They have started their engines, and are they going to go for it? No, Navi, again, is going to disengage from this and doesn't seem to be really interested in trying to wipe out their opponents. Probably they are calculating that, okay, still, again, too early. Let's focus on the rotation. See you in the 4th or 5th circle. But, oh, I see, baby. This circle is just brutal.
Oh wow, this circle here gonna be somewhere in the vicinities of North George and South Georgia. We are going to see a couple of however, 4 a.m. 33 Sweat here, scouts on the bellies from Na'Vi. They're not too happy with what exactly happened here coming from Na'Vi, as Na'Vi did get the knock in, but they understand this is 4 a.m. we're talking about here. Do we want to push them? As teams may considering actually taking 4 a.m. out as well, considering that they are pulling the lead here. So to actually stand a chance to actually catch up into the champion slot here, Na'Vi may consider taking the risk here, but seems like there is still 56 alive and 50 teams across alive here. They don't exactly want to take that risk themselves here. They might want to try and hope that another team actually targets 4 a.m. Meanwhile, 4 a.m. going to be hugging the corners of the circle here, playing a little bit safe, as the rest of the teams who's pretty much smacked in the circle here. We do see moments coming from footballers here, as they do hear a couple of movements coming in here. Team Secret might be the one to trash up against as well. Cooking a nade from Raul. Does he land onto a Team Secret here? Posted perfectly as well, but he's getting shot from Mattoy, providing us in. Does the nade connect? No, it does not. Mattoy with the assist here. They're going to go for a rush here. Look, goal shut down Rax, and that's going to be footballers rematch round 3 here. They're not too happy with what happened. Team Secret tries to prevail. Will Team Secret come up on top once again here, because it's going to be round 3. Fight, baby! But now, Raul, he has some vision here. High Boy is going to try to pick up his Rex in the vision a little bit. Oh, Molotov's getting across for Raul. A little bit late and off the mark here, but in Secret, they have to reset the fight. First aids are coming in here. Mattoy was going for the push as well. Raul, he has the Uzi, goes for the break. He takes one out, but he eventually gets taken out. Footballers, round 3, loses to Team Secret MY. Oh my goodness, yes, Sir Cloud. That's it for footballers.
Oh, wow. Again, Team Secret managed to wipe out footballers, and footballers is out at 15 place, and now the circle sends up to the northern side. Good thing at least it's fully on land. No glitch gaming that we're going to see here for everything right now. And now Big Korean is going to make them rotation onto the top pass, shooting which A1 Esports is going to look now in trouble. Now they help with this vehicle now being shot down, and now Chari has been taken out by the zone. Not too sure what happened to Abrupt Slayer. That's a little bit early to be taken out by this.
Yep, speaking of which here, the circle is going to be pushing out far north of the northern section of Johor here. We are going to be expecting a lot of open fields here. This is where vehicles excel the most. It's going to be a lot of a spread out cover along the trees here. So having those is going to solidify your positioning more. So in this case, 4 a.m. Playing a little bit interesting here. Going to be starting off with the shack here. Hasaki is looking to make life miserable for the boys in red here. Bigatron Red is rotating the way through, but they are not going to be having this in their favor this particular game. Meanwhile, over XQF from the eastern side here, they heard the fight against Team Secret. They know what's up. This is going to be their opportunity going for the player. But Order, he goes for the drive and goes for the swap to teams here. And
wow.
Our points there. We almost canceled a couple members of the team. Wow, that's actually happening here. Now on the northern section here, they are going to fight against BTR. They've got Ryzen here, and that's going to be one of the things from BTR getting it out here, as they are going to be the ones to gatekeep the northeast section here. They haven't exactly solidified their spot, and guess what? Suxy is split out from the pack. This is not looking good for Bigatron Red Aliens here, but can they do it here? Because as of now, Hasaki, last man standing for 4 a.m. Oh my goodness here, 4 a.m. is in trouble, and guess what? Bigatron knows who's in there. They can kill them.
Yeah, and if he can actually land that nade into the shack, that will be out for Hasaki. But nevertheless, 4 a.m. last team member, Hasaki, he don't want to be the one to bow out. Plus, we have only 13 teams. We have still 13 teams, meaning that if he goes out, it will be very, very little points for them. And now Hasaki, oh, wow, Hasaki, he's the one that actually counterfire to Zaxi, and that's gonna kill Zaxi. Wow, and Razy have been taken over the place, so Hasaki still hanging here strong, and now he knows exactly now his position. Everyone knows exactly that Hasaki is in there. He'll be taking out the zone for now, but how long can he stay there? The moment he moves out, it's an open space, or if he stays too long there, maybe a nade could end his life. So Hasaki, regardless, he needs to move out now. The smoke will be popped out by Hasaki. A1 esports being up by the H1 zone, and the zone actually moves away from one player to the Dante. Happens off the Matic.
Oh my goodness here, wow, that's actually happening for Hasaki, the guy with got no chills here, dropping the hammer on a couple of teams here. A1 is going to go head-to-head against Bigatron right now here, with Ryzen and Liquid being the last two members coming from Bigatron Reyes here. They've got to pull the win here, but the circle not favoring them at all. They have to take out A1. Meanwhile, 4 a.m. finally bleeds out to the zone. That's going to be Hasaki. Out here, 4 a.m. relatively out this early here. This is good news for everyone in the middle pack to chase some points here. Over for this game as well, and out of section here, because as of now, Paraboy, they are looking to gain here. Navi is in trouble, Arrowwolf is in trouble, Cornina Power not so much, but the northern section here seems to be very, very happening here. Paraboy going to be floating out in the open here. Not sure what's going to be happening here, but because Arrowwolf, they're pretty occupied with Navi right now. This is going to be an opportunity for them. Meanwhile, that's actually happening here. Navi knocks up Potato. Arrowwolf, they're in trouble. They have to make a run point here. But looks like Paraboy, he understands. He gets the Paraboy. What?
Wow, oh my goodness, this is just amazing. And now they're actually gatekeeping this. We can see that suddenly they're actually moving and knock down, and he's trying to trying to get the angle, but yes, the vehicle explosion coming in. Aura, kill Athena. This round, I see, baby.
Yeah, Bigatron also out on 11 place on top of it as well here, especially for 4 a.m. on top of that as well. But Nova XQF in private not picking up as well here, as they do stand chance to get some points for themselves here. They've been doing a lot of work here, edge of the circle, but little they know from behind, there's Arrowwolf, there's Team they have to clean up as quickly as they can. The circle is closing in. A1 not making it easy for Cornina Power as well, as they are the gatekeepers from the northeast. We're going to be in some trouble here. Arrowwolf opening for them, but guess what? Arrowwolf keeps things alive, dude. Echoes of Secret Jin gets destroyed here. That's going to be the opening for him to actually go for the push, but it is a long obstacle here. Renaure is going to be some trouble right off in Navi, but Paraboy steals the kill away as Nova XUF looking for more kills. They've got 8. Navi making a run for it here. Paraboy still holding down the fort here, trying to delay them as much as they can. The rest of the team going to be inside the circle, trying to go ham on the southern approach. On the east side, we do see Alpha 7 going for a couple of long-range shots here. He has the buggy fortune here, a little bit masked off in, but the smokes are setting up for Alpha 7. Nina Power as well. Who's going to take this in? But none of these guys are inside the circle here. 8 seconds left. What do they do? Nova going to be making the first move here. Goose comes in order with the big date. IC is going to get knocked in. Nova, the thing kill ball going for push. It's over here. He's going to finish. But assist from Zayo. A little bit too here as Nova is debating, do we play safe or do we go for the high kill volume? It seems like they have that objective in mind. Is it going to happen? Paraboy will get a couple nice knocks here towards the guys from Navi. Northern's in some trouble. Zeus IC trying to make a run for here as the rest of the team comes in. But Order with a big catch here. Ably gets shot up. IU tries to throw for the assist, but he's still alive. They can't catch Order. Honest, he's laying low a little bit here in the scopes, but it's going to pop eventually here. Kimi going for a couple shots in. Navi going to be completely flushed through the sides as well as Paraboy. What is he doing? He's going for the push. He's crazy. He will cut out SP1 of members out for Navi as he gets taken out here. This is insane here in this top 5 finish. Nova XUF completely destroying the entirety of this match here, Sir Cloud.
Not only that, the stats do favor Nova XQF, and now Nova, they're not done yet. The spray coming out for all the best players knocked down. And Duke Esports is the team that Nova wants to eliminate so that he can eliminate in the competition from the top 3, from the top 5. Now Target is going to land a hand there, the long range of a target. Duke Esports is out at 4th place with 5 kills. And now Nova XQF, they are somewhat within the circle, but then again, you can see that it's moving. Kengzo managed to get a kill on Swaggin, and Alpha 7 is down at 3rd place with focus. We're now down to the top 2 teams, including Kengzo left. This round, winner chicken dinner, Nova XQF.
What a dominant performance here coming from Nova XQF, and kudos to Team Secret Gen here. Kangso make life miserable for the northern section here, especially for the boys and Navi. My goodness, here there was a really rough one here from Navi, but like I said, everyone from the middle pack is looking to chase against 4 AM, and the winners of that match, none other than Nova XQF. Do they have enough points to chase 4 AM for the #1 spot to be called the Kings of Kings? It's been a long time here along the rankings throughout the PUBG mobile history here. We knew 4 AM holds the #1 as the best team around the world here. But in this PMGC, will XQF Nova take the #1 slot away? That's going to be a sight to behold here, but it's going to be a rough game here because we are going to be seeing more games to come. But 4 games has passed, 4 more to go, and Nova XQF in prime position to take that here. Oh la la, this is a brutal global championships, honestly. It is crazy, Sir Cloud.
It is absolutely insane. The positioning from Paraboy, he has to take the MVP for this round. His positioning was brilliant. His aiming is just superb. And wow, what can I say? This guy, and when he had that position, he was all alone. Of course, for us to really back the moment, just the highlights from the previous round. Do the deal moments, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Paraboy from his location, he had the lower round, but he still stood up alone, and he gatekept alone. He was literally alone right out in the open towards that later stage of the game. What a great play. But we also must point out again, and I think we talked about this earlier as well, Team Secret versus Footballers. Team Secret winning 3 out of 3 battles today. So Team Secret managed to win that, and of course with Yuhai still being alive earlier as well. And this is the later stage of the game where we can see some gatekeeping start to happen, and just put your eyes onto Paraboy. Look at this. He is all alone here, and he just wipes out everyone single-handedly. Swaggy, of course, landing a little bit of a hand here on the other side, but Paraboy did so much work there all alone.
Yeah, that was insane to watch it, considering that, I did mention as well, give us a sign, XQF Nova, they got the first blood, it seemed like a sign, it is the sign it did because they took their hands down. But before we get a little bit more details of what exactly happened in the final moments here, Northern section here, every single team was kind of struggling, right? We saw Hasaki 4AM, one of the victims that could not help in this circle here. They were kind of trapped in the Northern section here. Circle didn't exactly help the hands of Hasaki as well. A1 kind of did okay, but Kanina Power was one of the factors in the Northeast section where they kind of gatekeep every single one from the eastern side, which was insane. But like I said, Nova STF had full control of that map. Like, there was an insane round coming from Paraboy and Order just completely shut out everyone. And look at this, Paraboy, he's been popping off. I wouldn't be surprised to see him being the MVP for that match here, Circle Out.
Not at all, not at all. I definitely would expect him to come out at the MVP later on. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, congratulations to Noah XQF for taking home the winner chicken dinner in this latest round from Erangel. What an amazing day he has been. Again, only few more rounds left, 4 more rounds left, and we still don't know who would be the champions. Yes, we have a couple of names there with the highest possibility, but we still are not sure who would be the champions. That's why it's just amazing to watch this series here. IC Baby, PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2025 has have been an amazing run. You just really don't know who's going to win, and that just shows the quality of all these teams here in the grand finals. And I can't wait to see the final 4 games unfold. It's going to be super. But of course, before that, we're going to check out the current standings as per usual. But for you guys at home, did you guess correctly for 4 AM to get this? To be the pro viewer. Man, 4 AM, Nova STF, to be the pro viewer. Man, IC Baby, what a day he has been.
Yeah, seeing how things, it's a little bit of flex here coming from Nova SUF and also 4AM from just the early game into this game, right? Like, we knew that in the minds of 4AM in Vikendi, they were hungry for kills. We saw the sign in the final few games here, and they want to kind of pull the lead against Nova XQF. And immediately, Nova XQF understands what just happened, and they immediately went for those high kill volumes, which is insane. And I like how it kind of broke down for them here. Like, it feels like the rivalry between 4AM and Nova SQF has been there for over the years now. We know that they have been there for so long, but this is pretty insane. Like, both teams make identical moves likelihood, and as soon as they realize like, hey, 4AM died relatively early, XQF Nova definitely stepped up the game, get as many kills as they can, and they just completely shut them all off here. But before that here, all things considered here, before we take a short break here, we would like to appreciate our official title sponsor for Pmgc, which is Qualcomm Technologies, who deliver the ultimate gaming advantage with Qualcomm Snapdragon Elite Gaming, a full arsenal of hardware and software features that can be fully integrated into top-tier smartphones that are powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 5G mobile platforms. OnePlus is a leading global mobile technology company featuring the ultra-fast OnePlus 8T 5G smartphone as the official device of Pmgc. OnePlus 8T is powered by the Snapdragon 865 5G mobile platform. And of course, our million reward guest here is going to be none other than Nova XQF match number 4 here as well.
Nova SQF. So did you guess it right? Because you may stand a chance to win a daily prize pool of 10 million AG and 1 million UC vouchers. And of course, the grand prize reward of 150,000 USD is up for grabs. So did you guess it correctly, ladies and gentlemen? You could be smiling all the way. But, well, we have still 4 more matches to play, of course. And I'm sure you'll be looking to see whether your guesses are correct and whether, as a team here says, we on top, whether you can be on top as well. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the overall rankings.
Oh my goodness here. With that performance coming from Nova XQF here, they will take the number one spot against 4 a.m. With 4 a.m. having a little bit of a rough moment in that particular map here. 271 points here. That's going to be a huge lead for Nova XQF here. Not too huge for 4 a.m., but we have 4 more games by the end of day 3 here. Anything can happen here. Zeus Esports still remaining the number 3 spot here with 246 points. Navi pulls rank here. It was 4th place here with 214 points. Not too far behind is with Bigatron Red Aliens on 5th place with 213 points. Kanina Power actually creeps their way into the 6th place here with 191 points. DA is going to be on the 7th place here with 189 points. Team Secret Jin manages to pull it towards the top 8 here for the first time, I believe, with 189 points here. Somehow, Team Secret Jin doing very consistent thus far here, but can they keep up the good work here? That's my question, Mr. Cloud.
And yeah, there will be the question that only the teams can answer. And moving on to 9th place, Team Secret, dropping out the first half of the chart, moving on to the second half of the chart, 181 points. 10th place goes to Alpha 7 Esports, 171 points. 11th place is RRQ Athena, 165 points. 12th place, Footballist, 159 points. 151 points for Aeromove at 13th place. PW AAA at 14th place with 118 points. A1 Esports gets 15th place with 112 points. Abrupt Slayers breaking the 100 point mark with 104 points at 16th place. One chicken dinner, but this is the brutality of the current point system, whereby a chicken dinner doesn't guarantee you success. Consistency is more important. But Nova XQF exchanging places. And yep, as expected, Paraboy, the MVP for this round, ICB.
Yep, Paraboy, he played out his mind. He took a really risky gamble by going under from the mountains vicinity as well. And when he went to push against Navi here, like now he understood that Aeromove Navi was going in a scope for skirmish here. They would be bothered to actually look down. And considering that he trusted his teammate, like occasionally we do see moments where Paraboy kind of look towards his teammate here, possibly asking for his teammate to cover him from afar so that they don't exactly overextend their peaks to actually push Paraboy. And while that was actually happening here, Paraboy took advantage of the situation, creeped under Navi's noses here, managed to take the high ground and turn the tides against Navi, Airwolf, as well as the rest of the competition here. And the moment they had full control of the mountain here, that was pretty much game of no XQF. What a risky play here. Coming third point, but there's no surprise. 7 kills, 1,000. Wicked smooth.
15 minutes will get you charged up for a whole day.
This is a quad camera too. Got a 48, a 16, a 5, and a 2 megapixel.
Welcome to Dubai Frame. This frame was described as the biggest frame on the planet. This is Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, and he's the father of Dubai. Watch it. Oh.
This is just glass. Shows you everything that's under.
What you guys are viewing now is the old Dubai. And then we go over there when you see the Sheikh Zayed and all the towers.
Al Fahidi historical neighborhood.
This is very old. This is the old too.
Beautiful shot.
Enjoy Pmgc!
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pokemon Mobile Championship Season 0 2020 with me, El Doge.
And your partner as well, Jelly, is here. We're going to bring you the 5th match of today in Sandhawk.
Oh my god, after the amazing 4 matches before, we can't deny that Chinese team are quite dominating today, Jelly.
I don't think it's quite. I mean, like, it's really dominating, especially if you can see the match before in Erangel where Nova XQF can secure 17 kills. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the new meta.
Yeah.
The split meta coming from the Chinese team, they defend their particular place really well. Even in the end, Paraboy sent it towards the back line. He cuts a lot of rotation coming from Airwolf, also Navi, and also the other team, even Zeus. The team that play really aggressive these 2 days can counter the gameplay coming from Nova.
Yeah, they cannot defend as good as Nova doing the attack, doing the aggressive. And I think we're going for the 5th match of today in Sandhawk. Look at here. It's going to be very hype. The 4x4 map.
The 4x4 map, it is the smallest competitive map in PUBG right now, and the Sandhawk itself, we hope, right? We want to see the action pack coming from the players, because this is the last chance for them to gain a lot of points, the accumulation point, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the players already dropping down from the plane, going towards their signature drop zone, and maybe hope for the best for the accumulation point.
Yeah, look at the flight paths as well. Very, not so good for the teams who are trying to do the drop zone in Paradise, Camp Bravo, Lokawi, and Kampong. But this is a very advantage for the team who can do the drop zone like BTR, having the drop zones in Ruin, and Navi doing the splits as well. Okay, still the same for Airwolf and Footballers will securing the Camp Alpha. And look at for the circle.
Yeah, again, the classic circle for Sandhawk divides 3 different islands, the Alpha, Bravo, and so Charlie. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we can see the top 5 strikers, which is Order with 52 kills, and also Sook with 50 kills. I think that is the reason, that is the fact that Chinese team right now is quite dominating, but it's still the 5th game right now. All of the teams already going to their drop zone. But I agree with Jelly, when it comes to the eastern part of the map, it's actually quite hard, because it will squeeze towards the central. They need to move towards the central, or it will be worst case if the zone going to the Alpha or the Charlie Island.
Yeah, correct. And I think it's going to be early rotation for some teams. They're trying to securing the choke point, like the area around ruins, boot camp, and the bridge nearby Haten. Usually for the early 5 minutes, some teams already do the fast looting and moving for their next checkpoint.
Yeah, like you already mentioned before, Nova already moved towards the river, crossing the river, but right now, RRQ, D2E already spots King. The shot is already happened. King is slow and knocked down. The first player being knocked down and a lot from the previous from the previous days. They already being knocked down, and this will be a very easy confirm kill coming from RRQ because we can't see the other members, the other teammates from Nova around the area. So one kill for RRQ Athena right now.
Yes, the first blood going in for T2E. So Nova will survive with their 3 players. And actually for the split, for Nova itself, it is not a good thing for the early game. Especially if, just like previous case when King get kidnapped by the players from RRQ. And look at here for the Konina Power. Konina Power hasn't get any chicken dinner yet. But they maintain to get into the first page of the leaderboard.
Yeah, again, at the Battle Royale itself, it is very important to maintain our consistency. But yeah, we move again towards the battlefield because one of the players from Power 88 right now, Korpai, the in-game leader coming from that team, already being hit quite hurtful right now and try to escape from A1 Esport. The tapping is already happened, still happening right now. Sinister, the backfire coming from Korpai, but it's not enough to knock down Sinister. But I think this is a good timing for Korpai right now to regroup towards his teammates.
Yeah, Korpai cannot stay any longer if they want to do the regrouping. For now, Korpai already get the information, but look at Stops. Stops already running nearby for backup his teammates, and Korpai already do the smoke setup to go back off a little bit, don't want to take any more risk.
I think it's very important to have our teammate to defend our backline, or maybe doing the smoke wall coming for us, because when it comes to a team battle right like this, we need to have a lot of information. We need to defend at the off angle especially, and when it comes to defending right there coming for Power 88, they done it pretty well, and Korpai right now can regroup with his teammates and fight for the other time going to the mid or maybe to the late circle later.
Yeah, oh my god, this is the bootcamp area. Previously we saw lots of actions in bootcamp when Bigatron and Alpha 7 trying to secure this area, but Abrupt Slayers, they're trying to secure the warehouse inside the bootcamp, but Alpha 7 Low looks like he already got the information from the Low. Still maintains to get the information more and more for his teammates.
You saw the scrapping area near Paradise Resort. I think they already know the zone. Maybe more than 80% will go towards island, or maybe at the western part of the Bravo Island itself. So they already move pretty fast towards the garage area of the bootcamp itself. But we move again to the Bigatron Red Alliance. They move from and they meet Navi right now. Navi, Meku spawning the movement of the Bigatron Red Alliance player. Liquid, what a shot with the M24. The hand is really amazing, and this is the timing to revive one of his teammates, which is Luxy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, correct. And the knock trading over here maintain his teammates, and it's going to be a little bit getting split by the river. And look at RRQ, they already moved out from Hainan towards another checkpoint nearby the Bigatron Red Alliance.
Yeah, I think this is a checkpoint for RRQ, but for the game itself, it's a checkpoint right horizon. What a good shot coming towards the Ernie 007, but it's not enough to knock him down. But Ryzen, at least for Bigatron itself, they already know there's a team, there's a player at a high ground. The spray is already happening again, but not enough again to knock down Ernie. But Ernie, it is not not safe for you guys, for RRQ Athena itself, because your exact position already being spotted by Bigatron, and just I mentioned, Saxi have the knockdown for early 007 and a confirmed kill. The first kill coming for Bigatron Red Alliance.
Yeah, Bigatron Alliance gets their first kill for now, and it is not a good thing for RRQ since they're still on the open field. They already got the smokes, and as if you know, the smokes in Sandhawk is very hard and quite rare.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, smoke, the utility, especially the smoke, like you already mentioned before, we need to save. We need to use it wisely because, not only because it is rare, but afterwards, when we talked about the lead circle, we need smoke really much. We need it very, very much. But yeah, we're back again to the game. Zeus Esport, the one that play aggressive in these 2 days, already have a compound near the bootcamp area, and they just need to chill out for a while, maybe to have more information, gathering more intel. And yeah, it's calm before the storm at bootcamp right now.
Yeah, more and more teams coming into the bootcamp area. I think they're just trying to get the time for do the rotation as well. They try to secure the edge of the island nearby the Camp Alpha Island to oh my god, Liquid, another shot from Liquid. I hope he gets the headshot, but not enough because Matic still gets the low ground. He can defend himself and just going back to secure himself.
Yeah, I think there's the amazing terrain of Sanhok itself, because Sanhok is like an open field area with compounds. I mean, like, this is a jungle, so there are a lot of things that can be used for a cover, like compound itself, of course, and also trees, stones, and also another knock obstacle. But we come to Power 88 again, who already almost lost one of his member, which is Corpai at the early game. Right now, meet A1 Esport. Like, this is the deja vu, because A1 Esport earlier want to took him down, but right now they already spot the exact location of A1 Esport itself.
Yeah, Power 88 and A1, they need to clean one of the teams because they're still on outside from the zone as well. They're trying to do the edge to retake the edge of the circle. Meanwhile, 4 a.m. is very peaceful on the Paradise, as you can see from the maps. And Alpha 7 over here already securing the cliff nearby the bootcamp, but he's still alone.
But really amazing, like you already mentioned before, at the northeast area right now. It's quite massive. A lot of teams are in there. We can see right now A1 Esport, Power 88, and again Digital Athletics, and also 4 a.m. It will become massive, but right now at this particular zone, going to the zone number 2, this is just like a calm before the storm. After this, if the zone quite bouncing towards the place that is not so many people right there, it will become the storm.
Oh my god, look at Power 88. They're trying to do the rush. Sinister already throw the grenades towards Power 88. Triple D is in front of him. Sinister is trying to defend himself. Another shot's coming in, but look at Stops. They're cooking the grenades. And here it goes. The grenades will connect, and boom! Sinister is being taken down, and this is the moment for Power 88 to secure another kill point.
I mean, there is a very smart movement coming from Power 88. Both of the players are cooking grenade, but one player from the Power 88 just defend the place to make one player from A1 Esport just can't go outside the room itself. So the nade just thrown inside, and one knockdown, one confirmed kill. Right now, 4 versus 3 between Power 88 and also A1 Esport. But there's a homework coming for Power 88. That's what I want to say. They are still not inside the zone. Meanwhile, A1 Esport already defending the edge of the circle.
Yeah, this is not really good actually, but still they can try to hold for the blue zone, still on the second phase. And Bigatron Red Alliance still on peace in this compound area. This is the derby, the Asian derby is coming in. Another spray down for D2E, but still not connect, still not enough also. But now we also get one player knocked down from Liquid.
I mean, like, the substitute player from Bigatron is just really amazing. Liquid did the job pretty well. I mean, he's a sniper. He took down one player from Navi again and again, even though it is not a confirmed kill, but to decreasing the utility, decreasing the equipment, I mean the vest and also helmet coming from the other team, it is very important to be done at the battlefield. But right now, A1 Esport and Power 88 still the stalemate happening.
Yeah, still the stalemate, and they're trying to do the reviving each other. Meanwhile, Korpa is already being secured as well. This is not good if they're trying to hold too long in the blue zone. Their utilities will be done. And look at Ice, he's trying to do the rush, or how is it? With his teammates also, two of the players from Power 88 trying to do the repositioning, and A1 also not moving anywhere, just staying behind the trees, waiting for the Power 88 players to popping out and comes out.
This is you already mentioned before. Going or stay at the outside of circle, we will decrease our utility, especially our healing prompt by itself. But right now, I think from A1 Esport, they do not want to take the risk. They do not want to shut the player from Power 88. But at the same time, Power 88 need to move right now. But in the other hand, or on the other hand, we move on to the battlefield because 4 AM right now, the strong team on the top, Hasaki, their sniper already being knocked down by Class Digital Athletics. The nade is thrown again and again. The regrouping team, the follow-up coming from DA already in here, but Hasaki, he is going to the backside. But two players from Pro 4 AM right now is already being taken down. Svan, can he revive Hasaki right now?
This is not good. This is very bad situation for 4 AM. They need to the point, but look at that. Third party is real. From bootcamp, there's Lau also being very aggressive with his tapping, playing so aggressive, and so I think he's the last man standing active. Svan cannot hold it anymore. There's still Lau trying to do another steal kill.
Ooh, another steal kill, and this is usually happen in Sanhok because we already mentioned at the beginning of the fight itself, it's only 4x4 map, so it's easy to be spotted by the other team, which is quite close with us. And right now 4 AM, I think, oh yeah, Suk is still can reviving 43 Svan right now, but DA, we can see right now they are quite aggressive. They won their prey. They are rushing in towards to the front. Right now, Race start or leading the team itself, but right now Suk, what a great defense. What is the regrouping coming from DA? Want to revive one player of him and searching for the last player of 4AM itself, and then it's Van, the last member being taken down. 4 AM, the strong team going first to the lobby.
Oh my god, this is the chance for Zeus, I think, to catch up with 4 AM, and Power 88 also eliminated. So as we can see for now, lots of team is trying to catch up the top 3. Zeus still very peaceful behind the bootcamp. They stick together, not doing any split like Alpha 7 or Abrupt Slayers or another team. They just want to stick together for Zeus itself.
Yeah, like we already mentioned before, Jelly, the zone number 2 or the second circle is just calm before the storm. And right now the storm is quite happening, even though this is not the climax of the storm itself. But two teams just being wiped out less than 5 minutes is just really amazing. But on the other hand, Team Secret Gene already made their move. 2K sent towards the circle, and maybe he is the scouter of the team itself, so he just want to defend the place. He just want to make sure this place can be taken by the player of Team Secret Gene itself. But at the other place, Team Secret Malaysia have one knockdown towards the other player with a vehicle explosion. Wow.
Okay, it's quite interesting. So Team Secret Gene can maintain to get this area with 2K as their scouters, and 2K already find another vision towards the bridge. On the other hand, Navi, old boy, the carry player from Navi is being taken down, and 3 members of Navi is too far away. I don't think old boy can be revived.
I mean, like, maybe Old Boy just being sent by the Navi to go towards the Bravo Island, because we saw earlier 3 players are still at the Alpha, but right now we go to the Alpha place and going to the ruins. Aerolf lost one of his member, which is I think put by Team Secret Jin, who is faster to go to this particular place. But right now, the circle is being shrinking. Bigatron still have the central part of the circle itself, and they move towards the high.
Team Secret Jin, they need will try to retake the area as well. That's why 2K still trying to maintain behind the rock, and these two teams are trying to fight the edge of the circle. This is quite interesting as well. As you can see, the teams are all piling up in boot camp area.
Piling up at boot camp, and quite massive at boot camp right now. But we know that boot camp has a lot of compounds, a lot of hiding spots, but not in this particular area, which is the cliff of the river itself. A1 Esport, who is the team that come from the outside of the circle right now at the edge of the circle, being helped by Digital Athletics, and they are not easy to moving towards the circle after this, because at the circle number 4, I think this place will not be in the circle.
Yeah, A1, they're just trying to secure more time, to secure more placement points, I think, waiting for Class Digital Athletics to move out from the cliff, and Abrupt Slayers not moving around, still on the warehouse nearby the boot camp, and Navi, Old Boy has been revived. Oh my god, they send one players towards Old Boy to revive his teammates. This is a very good strategy from Navi.
Yeah, which is Tixi, right? Like we already mentioned before, Navi just sent Old Boy to secure the place at the Bravo Island. But right now, because they already secured it pretty well, Old Boy is not being confirmed killed by a Bravo player, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, it can be revived by Tixi. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we can see a lot of players already going inside the circle. It's already quite massive inside. But Nova, I think Nova and Zeus right now already have the central part of the circle itself. Konina Power have the compound right now, so it's quite stalemate again, and it's very disastrous moment for those who still outside the circle.
Yeah, Class Digital Athletics, who's still on the edge, also got taken down by Team Secrets from behind. And look at Navi, they're trying to run through the cliff from the edge, securing as well, trying to sneaking in towards the boot camp.
Yeah, but again, the healing strategy at Sunhawk, I think it's still possibly done, and right now I see Team Secret Jin maybe will do the healing game, but we'll see later because they still have the movement. Aerowolf, at the other hand, still swimming inside the river, and it's very dangerous for them, or dangerous moment, because when you knock down inside the water, you can't be revived, and it will be an instant kill coming for you.
This is not a good thing for Arrow, I think so, because there's already Navi team, and they're trying to catch Arrow. Look at them, Super Una and Spav. When they reach or touch down from the water area, I think they will get some bullets from Navi team.
Yeah, I think so, because Dixie already know the exact location of Arrow itself. And speaking for the other teams that come from the water, A1 Esport just touched down at the cliff, but right now going straight forward to the bootcamp area. 6-9 being knocked down. GZ, the one that used the vehicle earlier, knocked down also from falling down. Dante, I think the last man standing from A1 Esport right now try to go inside the circle, but being knocked out by the Athletics. Would have the place before, but Saxi fighting again and again. The jump between these two teams, Navi and also BTR, at the high ground of the bootcamp itself.
Oh my god, look. Kill Ryzen over here with the X3 scope, already gets some vision and information. Oh my god, the nades is connect. Our 7 low is being taken down, and Nova still on the lower ground, but Chari and Joker, they needs to get revived by his teammates.
I mean, a pro player is just too hard to go towards the bootcamp, because at the open field, there is Digital Athletic from the compound shooting towards them, and Rhino Alpha 7, I think, still can revive his teammate. Low can be revived. A pro player, Leon, the last man starting to go towards the bootcamp, is already touched down, so this will become a close to Alpha 7.
Yeah, moreover, they're not inside the circle. Oh my god, this is a bad news for Alpha 7 and Arab players. Look at the achievement for Sena Texas, reviving 20 teammates. Wow, what a good support coming in from Sena Texas.
A lot of good support, but right now we come to the battlefield where Swing Win tried to shot towards the abrupt player in front of him, but still the fighting coming from Bigatron, also Navi at the high ground still commencing, and Navi is being taken down and sent to lobby. This is zone number 5, and we saw earlier Zeus is the only team who have the compound inside the circle. But right now, BTR, Liquid, and the other teammate to taken down again. Player from Nova, XUF Paraboy is just left alone from behind. Order securing the place for them near the circle. One by one player is being taken down. It's just the storm already started right now, Jelly.
Yes, correct. The count is already finished now. Here comes the storm, and the blue zone is already squeezing it. There's no more time for Abrams Slayers and Alpha 7. They cannot hold it anymore. And over there, there's lots of war, and they don't want to take a
zone because it's already Quadron just touched down. Silence, the one that can now. Six, Ryzen is really hard.
race with the timing as well. Hyper over here with Team Secret still standing strong. 4 members trying to clutch with Konina to get lots of kills from Konina Power. Look at the play zone, already gets lots of players as well. And Alpha 7 is eliminated on the 5th place.
Especially Zeus and also Team Zeus being eliminated.
Do the healing, but Team shots. Oh, still got the time to do the spray for Zio, but look at him. Oh no, no time, no time. And winner, chicken dinner for Zeus Esports.
Zeus Esports just got their second chicken dinner at the grand final with a lot of skills, a good prediction of the place itself, and the winner chicken dinner, really amazing. Meanwhile, iShot just played really nasty, even though he's still doing the healing game. He tried to get one kill at least to giving up the addition of the kill point itself. But again, Zeus Esports performing really well, and at these 2 days, especially this particular match, have the chicken dinner.
Yeah, correct. There's a lot of actions in Sanhok, as you can see, when all of the teams is trying to do the touchdown for the circle as well. And Pikachu Red Alliance playing quite aggressive when they're trying to reach the touchdown of the edge of the circle. Every time they saw another enemies, they're trying to do secure kills. But look at here, the first players from Nova King is just being kidnapped by the players from RRQ.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is very important to have an element of surprise when it comes to Sanhok, because Sanhok is a very small map, just 4 times for area of Sanhok itself. So if we can be the third party, I think it will become better. Just then we become the head-to-head battle between us and the other team. But right now we can see the battle is happening from the zone number 5 or the 5th zone, because from the 1st until the 4th, I think most of the teams just want to secure their place, just want to play the objective gameplay, which is going to towards the circle itself. But when it comes to the circle number 5, towards the last circle, the area is not wide anymore, and they need to defend what it costs, all costs, at the place that they want to defend. And right now, the last battle, I think, between the Zeus and also Konina Power, but again, the battle, Zeus, the aggressive team, can take down player from Konina Power at the close quarter combat. Zeus is just too strong at the close combat.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And Zeus with Konina Power, both of them having a very high firepower for their individual skills, especially for Zeus is Emily, and for Konina Power, I think it is Gonzo or Black White.
Yeah, Gonzo and some Black White. And don't forget, from Zeus, there's a player called Zuol. Zuol, right? Zuol is, I read some of their article from Zeus itself, because they come from the wildcard. Zuol is one of the MVP from the wildcard area. So Zeus is just so strong, but still under the radar. And right now, the grand final, they show the quality of them. They are just so amazing. And the chicken dinner at the 5th game, Sanhok is for them.
Yeah, even though they're maintained to get the circle is on their side. If they cannot maintain to defend the house, the compound itself, I don't think Zeus can take the winner chicken dinner in Sanhok. But because of the clutch, because they won the clutch with Konina Power, that's why they can get a lot of kills as well. And iShot is just trying to do the sneaky thing, but he didn't manage to get the kill point from Zeus.
Yeah, from your perspective, I think this is a very important thing to be understood by PUBG World player. We know that we can't predict zone at 100% rate.
Yes.
But when it comes to us, we need to manage our luck factor to be the winner chicken dinner factor. I mean, if Zeus can't deny the fight coming from Konina Power, it will be disaster for them, and I think Konina Power will get the winner chicken dinner.
Yes.
But like you already mentioned before, because their play style, they're aggressive, they already built the momentum not only for today but from yesterday. They are very ready to fight at the close quarter combat. And this is, guys, the million reward guests for you guys who guess Zeus Esports to get the winner chicken dinner at this match. Daily prize points for you, 10 million AG and also 1 million UC voucher.
Yeah, that's a lot of prize pool being given for you guys, for as the viewers of PUBG Mobile Global Championship. So anyone who can guess it right? I don't know. You mentioned it on the live chat.
Yeah. He can get the total prize pool, but that is the total. Not per person will get the 10 million AG or 1 million UC just too much.
Yeah, it's a lot of prize pool. So it's daily, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
being
daily.
given for daily as well. And the grand prize rewards is 150k US dollars for anyone or you guys audience if you can guess the winner chicken dinner winner correctly.
Yeah, in 4 days for the 150k USD, it's for 4 days a gas. You win a portion of the 1500 USD if there are more than 100 winners. 100 winners will be selected and each one will be given 1500 USD. So the 150k USD, it will be divided or will be distributed towards the 100 winners.
Yep, correct. And here you go. The overall ranking is after the fifth match. Still standing strong for the top three: Nova, XQF, 4AM, and Views.
Yeah, you were right, but right now Zeus is just the same point with 4M because at the last match 4M just got the Tucson area. Right now with 271, these two teams are the same. At the same time, Bigatron Red Alliance go to the 4th position while Navi going down towards the 5th. The 6th is Konina Power, 7 Team Stricken Malaysia, 8 is not the different team, it's still Digital Class Athletics.
Yeah, from the 10th place until the 16th place, there's no change at all, I think
Yes.
so, because they just collecting very minimum points, but not for Alpha 7. Alpha 7 can get 11 points. So I think there's still 3 more matches for the rest who trying to catch up the leaderboards. And Konina Power still on the first page as we discussed before, Aldoge. Konina Power hasn't got any chicken dinner yet, but he's still playing very consistent.
Jelly, to be frank, I think because it's only 3 games left, right? I think it's safe to say to reach the global champion right now is just between these 3 teams, Nova, 4AM, also Zeus, because these 3 teams already have a lot of points.
Yes?
Meanwhile, Bigatron still can reach the global champion, but these 3 teams is just too strong. And right now, the most available player, like we already mentioned before, is Yon with 2 kills, 460 watt damage, and the survival time is just maximum. And Sunhawk itself, 25 minutes at most.
So Zio is not being taken out at all from the Sunhawk match. He's playing very good, and for the kills and damage statistic over here, as you can see, Zeus 10 kills but not so huge damage for themselves because they just defending that compound.
Yeah, at the other hand, Bigatron also Digital Athletics only 7, also 4 kills, but the damage is just massive because they're the team that try to go towards the circle, and in the way going to the circle, they fight or they fought a lot of teams. And the other hand, 4AM, the strong team, no kills at all, but 409 damage is quite massive, I think, because they defend from not only one team, but 2 or 3 teams. But the one that head-to-head with 4AM from the last match is Digital Athletics.
Yeah, correct. I'm totally agree with you as well. And for Arrowwolf, I don't think he played very good for this match. Previously, Arrowwolf can get 2 winner chicken dinners in Sunhawk, but for this map, Arrowwolf only gets 0 points.
Yes, and the highest total kills, it will be different again from the previous day, which we saw for a little bit. Zeus got the most kill, but right now, Nova XQF with 138 total kills, highest total damage for 4 Angry Men, 31,000. Average survival time for Digital Athletics, and also vehicles usage rate the most still for footballists.
Okay, so footballists are using lots of vehicles and in the maps itself. They're trying to do the play to play the objective, to play objective gameplay. And for AM Nova, yeah, as you can see, they're very aggressive. They're all aggressive teams. They maintain to get lots of kills and damage. And here we go for the top 3 fraggers, still the same.
Yeah, I think still the same for the top 3. The Terminator, we can say, right, Order with 53 kills, and again Suk with 50, and also Zion with 45. But what is interesting in here is the top 3 fraggers have different most or favorite weapon. M4 for Order, Burial for or M762 for Suk, and also Uzi for the Zeal. But all the players in here, especially Suk and also Zeal, is these two just like to have a close quarter combat because Beryl and Uzi, the most effective range is for the close quarter combat.
Yeah, there are all the rushers from their teams. That's why they secure a lot of kills, and the damage itself also huge. Not only by steal kill, but they also doing lots of damage. And here we go for the top 5 players. As you can see, another 4 a.m. players, Nova players, Zeus also. But look at here, Ryzen now popping out from Bigatron Red Alliance.
Yes, Ryzer from Bigatron Red Alliance, but again, Suk, Order, and Paraboy, and also Zeal, they just play very aggressive. Coming from them, the kills is quite massive. When it comes to Ryzen, I think very important to see him at the last match when he's the one of the last man standing coming from the Bigatron and still trying to get the kill coming from the other team. But again, Zeal, the most available player, even though the number is not too high.
Yes.
It's just unbelievable. More than our expectation. Zeus Esports from the wild card played very well. Not only pretty well, but very well
Very
in
well.
the grand final, especially at the last 2 days right now.
Yeah, and also the total survival time. Contribution for
Yes, all the top players of WoW
my name is IC Baby. Want to join with me to get circle out as we're gonna be taking through the final three games of the PUBG Mobile Championship. My, what an exciting game here coming from Suits Esports. It seems to be the fifth game for today. They've finally found their mojo and they've stepped it up here. And congratulations indeed to get themselves a couple of points here, but is it going to be enough to catch up with 4A and XQF1? But I really like how it actually went down to Suits Esports. It seems to be in the map of Sanok. It's worked out really well for them here, considering that they took a page of XQF1 in the exact identical circle of yesterday's Sanok map here. And they played it much better than XQF here. And guess what? Suits in that one circle, they won that round as well as being the winners for that particular map as well. So congratulations to Suits here, but the final three maps is going to be the deciding factor for them. Will they be able to rise up the challenge and play the kings of games here? As of now here, somehow, why don't you take us through the next game?
And here we go. We're gonna go into the next game here, ladies and gentlemen, whereby battle will be fought in the dusty map of the Brava. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The flight has begun, and you'll be taking away here. Okay, or later we'll figure out. I'm gonna start off with the ranking first, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But if we do look at the overall current rankings, now down to the last three games, I think we can safely say that our eyes will be on the top three for the championship at this point, I see.
Yeah, and I like how we kind of cranked down the audience as well. We were expecting like a promo as well. We saw the flight path being kind of like this place here, but gotcha. And it's gonna be Eric gonna be El Pascal. And we saw the now tying in and so top teams are definitely going to be eyeing for the top spot and the top performance as well. Final three matches are not trying to do well. But try to take the championship title for what is going to be not what they are desperate to make one between the two in the final three games, which is possible. But it's going to be a run what you see for me. Predictions for me is going to be spot on here as the circle is going to take something of potentially got all even in that regards as well.
Almost feels like our earlier game today in the circle. It looks very strange. It feels like a deja vu. So, well, let's see how they that will be more proceeds. I think we can take that as a true from the third round, or I think we can do something touch. Then we can get something that we have always played. So, let's see how things go. But JDA, I see maybe JDA, without more praise, I can say, the first 2 days being equal to holding on to that top spot very, very strongly. But when come to day number 3, they start to fall off. And today in game day number 4 hasn't been their day, so unfortunately they will not go to the title contenders. But of course they can still play for placement, get as high up as possible to earn as much money as possible.
But that's the thing, right? When we talked about BDA, right? I had this discussion like yesterday with John as well as Jason Cameron. We had this discussion on the meeting where they mentioned that hey, KDA has been very considerate throughout probably all the team stages all the way through, and they were kind of under the radar, right? And I also had a discussion with the managers of Megatron where they were accepting what's up on top of that, so people kind of like figure out what is up with KDA as well. That's the thing about comes to tournaments itself, right? They're always looking at the top teams. It's really rare to actually watch the guys in the bottom, which is pretty unfortunate. So when it comes to preparing up strategies, eyeing out for potential rivals in that regard, people kind of left out. We knew that the teams probably kind of left out KDA in the first 2 teams, but when they started getting high kill points and getting the shooting leaders here, start thinking thoughts. We could immediately see the big change from yesterday's game itself, where teams started like that there. Hey, KDA loves doing this, and something from we gotta fix this, and that, and hence, that is where Suits Esports shows the most prominent success in yesterday's performance with the shooting this in the 6 So it all comes down
themselves adapting to each other's play style when it comes to this stage game. Every single moment, every single match is going to be crucial by the minute, especially now when we're down 5-3 games into the row.
Yeah, totally agree with that. I see maybe if during the mid stages or even before when we started the Pmgc, anyone would have said that, oh, do you think that, oh, everyone said, okay, 6 is going to kind of do that. I think some of them went so much head off for saying that, but now they are showing that they're going against the odds, and yeah, that's now they are in the top 3. But Order, this guy has been the man of the moment for our finals here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the basic components for Order, he and Sid just go neck to neck with each other in terms of trying to get those kill points in for their team. But yeah, great play so far in the finals, but I must say, now we must give a lot of respect to Sid's esports coming in for and pretty much an underdog with the tournament, and now they're in the top 10 still gunning for that championship.
Yep, and now switching up the strategy as well. Remember, I mentioned this moment. They probably got that out of the teams that they won here. The thing is, you can see a couple of teams such as RRQ went up to actually check it off as well alongside everything. But this time, since we're trying to initially try get a little bit long range fights here. And speaking of long range shots, we've seen Zayo outplay a lot of opponents, especially yesterday's performance. We see these kind of long range shots that we shall see. Because as of now, they're got mountains. As you can see, it's well, it's going to be really interesting approach from Zayo. I think he's going to be docking to Eagles one of this compound here, potentially trying to salvage the Eagles for a late fight, which may or may not come. Considering it is only 6 minutes in towards the game here, teams are going to be figuring out what's going to be next strategy. And Swiss stays one a little more intense one. In this case here, we do see that team also rotating in here. It's going to be PWA8 and also Team Signature here. And an interesting fact about PWA here is that they switch up their drop spots occasionally here. Yesterday we see the drop start hit on now, and this time they're a little bit more here. However, now the country is going to be having up here. So not coming from this old cat getting clashed here as you can see Alpha 7 is one of the members here. Swap he's going to try and bail out of this fight. He doesn't exactly have all that. You just need to back off, and that's going to be Alpha 7 training for this team. So they are going to be holding this compound of fantastic, famous compound going in and gatekeepers of this rotation here, especially if the team wants to rotate from the section getting control of the air.
Yeah, because it's obviously because they're ready to reach there. So that is actually a prime position if they want to engage other people, other prime position.
strategies was extremely hard. If esports had the time to actually watch the replay of the previous match, they would know that RRQ made the decision to run in towards this mountain in the previous games here. And unfortunately, they had to be the ones to fall victims in that Gazan storm.
Yeah, so RRQ did manage to get one kill on Diagnos gonna kill with his running there. Cosmo from Secret Gist has been knocked down and now he's actually the one close by. Now he does take the tree to Memphis in off quite early on, but the long range shot is coming in from quickly. Now he's gonna put pressure on the Christian. Can he actually get any further knockdown in, but it's gonna be a little bit too far for him to actually get any knockdown and Secret Gist brings home. Managed to secure themselves in the compound as a checkpoint.
Yeah, Mexico no more playing a little bit slow here. GB actually going for a really hard pixel shot here. Very extremely sneaky here. He does have a mini 14. He wants to keep his position a little bit off the radar. He does kind of want to play but as of now, there's not much information here. Every single team has been for quite some time here. Mexico got to go up, expecting to get some specific potentially here. As you can see on the minimaps, a wide range of teams spread out across the north section and also the southern section of the street. So we are going to expect potentially a couple of submarine strategies here if you're going to go down to the southern section here, where in this case, Susans will have the experience in that regards here as the circle process in. Where is it going to go here? Because as of now, Team Secret J did manage to finish himself top. They actually managed to finish himself getting the chip against putting a out in this particular circle. However, the circle is going to be shifting away from Team Secret J as it is going to be in the ozone vicinity immediately. Cars already lining up on the minimap here, and out he goes to this bar attack of the ozone. This is going to be that heavy right here. However, opponents here will get knocked in as no one is going to rush immediately. Going for pop in order, actually setting up a grenade. One of the players doesn't seem to stop anyone here as they are recurring in the vicinity. Lewis is knocked up. Order will be going for the flank, and no attack again brought on. No assist whatsoever, and that will be it. EMW themselves best champions here as the Zone A is going to retreat out of that immediately here. Kane tries to score a couple of separate shots. Unfortunately, it's going to be A-OK for now as the opponents hold them until another day until here. Another fight about to be on its way here for AM on the northern section of the triple story house here is going to get raided in from PW8. As you can see, Nate's arming in from South. Is he going to commit a little bit long here? He tries to pop it over, doesn't seem to connect with Saki. Saki's all by himself here. And the rest of the 4 AM big military set here gets stuck onto a triple feed. And that's going to be the finish on top that they are getting surrounded here. That's coming in from the military set. As you can see, Korpai is going to be trying to slow down the 4 here. But on the minimaps, as you can see, Sinha is already making space to try and outflank the guys in Thailand as well as Korpai is going to go. You want to try and secure the flank for the rest of the area. If he goes down, that might be a force encounter coming from 4 AM here as well.
It could happen here because the data has been tossed out by Sam Berlin, which Korpai, no, Korpai has set himself in distance between Sven, but his buddies are right in the forefront of the threat of the number from 4 AM, and now the day coming in, the radar range coming in from Zendra, off the house, and then knocked down there, but Icebound is something here to be pushed on the item, down the side out, you know, and people will okay, first, it's like Korpai has pulled off a dead there, and Korpai will manage to get free from this, but then again, for the rest of the two team members from Tower Triple 8, they are stuck inside of Korpai. There's not much they can do, but actually watch the massacre unfold there inside the house, the mannequin kills inside the house, that PW2, unfortunately, we have Korpai to hang on the positioning points for Tower Triple 8.
Yep, fantastic performance here as the Chinese Titans is going to be looking for the number 1 spot here. Excellent Nova does have to use the AM already for on the scoreboard themselves, so they are going to get the 20 points. Three for you guys here as Nova is still JP here. Gets us a really nice one for opponents here. Remember that 5 million opponents on the come from the lanes here, and they actually combine a power boost to one of the members from the opponents as well. So that's a big key and West champions get taken out to even
towers pretty much team secret from as well. That's what they are going to be sharing it with team secret as well as expert really dogging their way in. However, the circle it does seem very interesting as well. We are going to see by the west side of also and also the conversation of the hotel as well. Submarine threats are coming in here. This is known from the Chinese teams. 4 a.m. will start to begin. That is been set up for the perfect trap. Won't be covered with live. That's we shall see. Meanwhile, you see order also to be hitting a 10k mark of the damage done throughout the Pmgc. Many here. Shots are coming in. Alpha 7 really taking a couple shots in as well. A1 going to be instantly before 4 a.m. Also Alpha 7 here. Meanwhile, you see already getting down the way in this vicinity. A1, they're going to be resetting their vicinity very sudden. They are going to be extremely aggressive with this. Like, remember how we talked about this here. Alpha 7 is an aggressive player. We of 4 a.m. They love to play in tactically in that regards. And look at this. From under the water, they don't know where it's coming from. So looking for those kind of secret strategies here, shooting through that. The cars here hoping for the submarine will actually play these and get a couple kills in. Meanwhile, while some of them maybe from 4am already breaking their way through, you will see teams start to adapt to this play style. We are going to be looking around if there is going to be any sort of triggers, and then we will potentially go in for a couple savages here on the minigame. You can see a couple shots coming in from ASL as well. And well, that's pretty much more than second on the 5 on the south side here. As well as BARR, UR, Nina, eventually may show down. Someone's got to take the top, and UR not security. And BA is going to be thinking a little bit harder. Meanwhile, the needed power is going to float bypass here, and potentially they are going to be thinking of the third party right here.
They have the high ground advantage, but they're not going to Nina behind the ball. They've got Tom's on the field there, trying to stop. The power for actually trying to take advantage of the high ground, but they're about to have Nate on their own. The counter by the net, right? That's not like Nate going down to the picture on this point. That's not going to go good to the net. There's a big on the net on top. And the pocket from the level for it. And he goes, go, put it back to the down. It's a bit. Let's secure the kill. And we can see that again on the mountain. Charge point of power heavy. There's still time to recover. It's still trying to recover. It's still trying to hang on to this. He still has his money to back him up. But Colton, but he's trying to find him. Now he's going to hide up. But he's going to let the day came out. He's talking about Neil. Has been on a six. He's up by one shot power.
As of now, already trying to make a pay here coming from RRQ, and that's going to be it from RRQ. They have one player somehow surviving this here. Early trying to use it to counter everything. And unfortunately, it's not Romeo. Bonita power here. They're looking for the powerhouse. They've got 6 kills. Frozen is still down. They need to go for the save here. And unfortunately, they have still a little bit of time. 25 seconds left. They have to push in the next phase. However, the white hit roster is not over. ASL will come up on top. That's going to be now. He bowed out of 6. The run players here denying the potential points here. Meanwhile, making a interesting position here. Silence does have high ground here. Does have perfect vision of guys from Nina Power, and he going for the spear. This is the big 300 shot, and he landed some shots and the knock here. However, we see he made it back off. He does not want to take it this year. He does not have a helmet. Meanwhile, Aaron Wolf, they're going to be taking 2 kills. We want to reset this goal. Megatron, they hugging the eastern side of this circle. They will track ESL in this vicinity. They want to get some kill. He wants something coming from the front of the game. Meanwhile, on the northern section here, back at this story again here, 4 a.m. is still hiding underwater. They're playing the submarine strategies, but how long can they do? Because there is no small circle. This is insane, sir.
Yeah, it is insane. And it's one approach layers. One more left. Joey is still active. 1 second is going to power. They are still king on the hill there. But the hill goes up. Whoa, and they move over the zone. Coming and say hi to the yes. Let's stop on the hill. Let's come back to the home. That's
now Team Secret from the old town. Despite in this region, they have the high ground. They off New High and Football is now trying to finish off New High. In this case, as Football is still having a hard vendetta against Team Secret after losing not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. So taking down New High is going to be a huge consolation prize for Football right now.
But then again, football is if we have one team member left, which is Ram, and they don't have the zone versus two from Team Secret. Outside, in Team Secret again winning this competition against for this fourth competition. But then again, let's move forward from St. John to the last man standing over from there. They've done one more than looks like they're eliminated as several big so four skirmishes and skirmish with Team Secret and Team A eliminated as 6 plays as well. And Joker from there gets 5 kills.
This is prime time here for Zeus Esports if they want to catch up in the top 3 position here. Meanwhile, Team Secret and Putting Power right between us and their place as a submarine here from Putting Power has worn down Everson. It is a disastrous threat, but as of now, they don't exactly have fans here. Bandages up on here. They need to smoke up and try and make their way across towards Team Secret. And guess what? The circle is helping Team Secret Malaysia. You can see Mantroy and iShots already making their way into some control of this next few circles. They have to call the cross, but at the same time, what can they do? Because as of now, they've got enough power stopping them in their tracks. The smokes are coming in, Gauntlet is going to be blocking a couple days in, but they know exactly where they are. Can they catch on to the guys from Putting Power? Zion. But he eventually found it out that he Gonzo out of the picture here as the Zeus finally finds the submarine that's hiding for quite some time. But it's now up quite here and it's gonna foul out and that's the ability came out here. So now our down to the final 4 players here. Duo versus Zeus versus Team Secret. The fight for the river. Who's gonna come out with top? iShot is gonna be scouting up Pmgc coming in from Esports. He goes over the position, but they know Esports is trapped. And now iShot holding more flank. He has the height. He has the fence alongside Mantroy here. And Zeus, they have to come over this. It's gonna be them hunting for the missions here. And iShot's is like up the here. Gauntlet's going for a couple 3 fires in. But they have time here because 20 seconds left to drop Team Secret. All they gotta do is just wait patiently. And they will take it off. Zeus Esports are gonna bring it to safety. Pmgc cross safely across the vicinity. iShot didn't exactly see out that he's making a sweeping across the sea. He's trying to bait this out. Unfortunately, he gets tagged out. Gauntlet's seeking to try and catch up iShot. And Mantroy going to be looking on Nate and try and catch his off guard. So information passes to Nate from iShot. Does it connect? Off the mark is moves a lot coming in from iShot. So they want to focus down on but Avery. Can they get the dog? If Avery gets off, that is it for Zeus Esports. Out here comes Spray. iShot's going to spin and it comes up on top. Team Secret MY takes it down. Gauntlet across the river. No protection whatsoever. You are alone, my friend. The circle is coming in. Team Secret Malaysia looking to take their chicken dinner. iShot goes for a drink and the circle will take it down. Team Secret MY will take game number 6 here for the Pmgc.
Yeah, it's not existent for me as well. It's crazy now.
Why, bro? Why you lost? But I am happy. Last, but not of the least.